it takes real commitment to step out of the comfort zone, right? It's not just courage, it's a leap of faith. It's beyond the day-to-day courage. It's the willingness to follow what you believe to be true and important, necessary for you, for your people. The leap of faith oftentimes is not just about you. And so there's the comfort zone. We talked about it. Beyond the comfort zone is what? Everything that you're not currently experiencing. Everything that you want that you don't have is outside the comfort zone. Sorry, I didn't make up. I'm just reporting the news, right? And so there's a growth zone. The growth zone is where potential is, where growth is, innovation, change, improvement, addition. All those things are in the growth zone. And it's the willingness to step out of the comfort and into the growth. Now, as a leader, that's part of your job with other people on your team, is to challenge the comfort zone. And why? Because the inherent nature of leadership is balancing results with uncertainty. And everything is going to constantly change. And when it constantly changes, like this thing, thank you, you have to engage with it. That means stepping out of the comfort zone. Not because you're being mean, but because you're being a good steward of your responsibility. Beyond the comfort zone, by the way, is the panic zone. I think you're in it now. And maybe you're coming back into the growth zone. But one of the challenges of leadership is to negotiate that space. How do we go out from the comfort zone to the growth zone? Not so far out that we are freaking out. There's an inverse relationship between stress and intelligence. The more stressed you are, the more simple your decisions become, the less creative they are. And the more stressed you are, the less likely you are to work with other people, the more you go into survival. And so you want to step out of the comfort zone and feel, are you too far out? Are you in the panic zone? And some of the ways that you can do this, one, breathing. Do you know what the definition of, well, this is the wrong audience because I'm probably going to be wrong. I was going to ask a medical question. Whoops. When I was trained as a rescue diver, they taught us, so now I'm going to look to all the people with white coats to verify this or not, that the medical distinction of shock is the absence of oxygen to the cells. Is there truth to that? Well, we'll go with that. that shock, part of shock is absence of oxygen. When the system runs out of oxygen, it is in a shock state. And think about when you're anxious. What do you typically stop doing? Breathing. That's not working for you. It's just as simple as 3 deep, full breaths, and you already have a changed state. I'm running out of time, but we have time for 3 breaths, right? Here, do it with me. Take 3 deep breaths at your own rate, right? Sit up, take 3 full breaths. Feel a little more mellow, right? I do. I don't care about you, really. I'm just mellow right now. This whole thing was just to relax my own system. Breathing is a big deal. It's a big deal. When you want to step out of the comfort zone, breathe.